Hello and welcome to a new crochet tutorial. Today I will be making a lacy scarf with bulky yarn. The yarn that I will use is Baby's First by Lion brand yarns. This yarn is 55% acrylic and 45% cotton. This is bulky yarn category 5. So I will be working with a large size hook. I really like the way this scarf turned out. I love the texture and I love the color. And by the way, the name for this color is beanstalk, but I would say it looks more like sage in reality. I really like it. There are 120 yards of yarn in one skein, and I will use 4 skeins or 480 yards in total to make my scarf. The dimensions of the finished scarf are about 65 inches long and 10 inches wide. I will be working with a hook size I, 5.5 millimeters. The starting chain must be a multiple of 4 plus 3, and I start with 27 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here I have 27 chains and I'm ready to start my first row. Into the first chain from the hook I will make a double crochet. We never count the chain on the hook, we always start counting from the next one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and over here I make a double crochet. And now I make a double crochet into each one of the next 2 chains. And these 3 skip chains also count as a double crochet. Next I make 1 chain, I skip 1 chain, and I make a double crochet into each one of the next 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3. Now again 1 chain, I skip 1 chain, and I make a double crochet into each one of the next 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's how this row goes. 1 chain, skip 1 chain, and make a double crochet into each one of the next 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. And I continue crocheting all the way across. End of the row I made 3 double crochets over here, and I still have 1 chain left, and I make a double crochet into that last chain. So in the beginning of the row I have 4 double crochets, because remember these three skip chains count as a double crochet. And then at the end of the row I also have 4 double crochets. Start row number 2 with the beginning double crochet. Or alternatively you can make 3 chains here, and those 3 chains will count as the first double crochet. Next I skip the next double crochet and I will be working into the next one, and into this double crochet I will make a cluster, 5 chains and another cluster. I will be working directly into the double crochet over here, not simply inserting my hook over here grabbing these 2 loops, but inserting the hook over here directly into the double crochet. So I make the first double crochet, but I don't finish it. I make a second double crochet, I don't finish it, and I make a third double crochet, and now I finish them all together, and here I have my first cluster. Next 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and into that same double crochet I'm going to work another cluster. So double crochet, but I don't finish it, another double crochet, I don't finish it, and 1 more double crochet, and now I finish them together. I'm going to skip the next 2 double crochets, one over here and one over here, and I will be working into this middle double crochet of this group of 3 double crochets. So over here, again, I work a cluster, 1, 2, 3, then 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and into the same double crochet one more cluster, 1, 2, and 3. And here I have my clusters. Now again, I skip this double crochet, I skip chain 1 space, and I skip one more double crochet, and into the next one I work a cluster, then 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and into the same double crochet another cluster, 1, 2, and 3. And that's how this row goes. Into 1 double crochet I work a cluster, 5 chains, and another cluster, then cluster, 5 chains, and a cluster, and so on. Here I am at the end of this row, and I will finish this row with a double crochet into the last double crochet over here. And this is my second row. I turn my work and I start row number 3 with the beginning double crochet, or alternatively 3 chains. And now this row over here is going to start to repeat. I will be working into the second, third, and fourth chains of these 5 chains. So into the second, right here, into the second chain, I make a double crochet. Then I make a double crochet into the next, third chain, and then a double crochet into the fourth one. So here I have 3 double crochets. Next, 1 chain, and again I will be working into the third, fourth, and fifth chains of this next chain 5. So 1, 2, and 3. Again, 1 chain and a double crochet into the second chain of the next chain 5, then a double crochet into the third chain, and a double crochet into the fifth chain. Chain 1, and so on. That's how I crochet this row. And at the end of the row, I finish with a double crochet into the last double crochet. And here I don't make a chain the way I did over here. I simply make another double crochet. So this is my third row. I turn my work, and now the pattern begins to repeat from row number 2. I will be making a row of these clusters again, and then again this row. So basically here we have 2 repeating rows, row 2 and row 3. Here I crocheted some more, and you can see how this pattern looks. It's very lacy, and I really like the way it feels as well as the way it looks. Now when I will make the last row must be row number 3. This row of double crochets and chain 1 spaces, so that the row on the bottom and the row on the top will match. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial, and I'll see you again in the next one.